Did you know that 95% of Australia is actually empty, making it very difficult to explore? So for some people, as a solution, instead of flying, they use this. This is a Toyota Land Cruiser 80 Series, which used to be my dad's. Which, if you haven't figured out by now, is a four-wheel drive truck, meaning that this thing is able to go on off-road trails. So let's give you the tour. So, interestingly, this truck is also a manual. So why don't I show you how this car actually starts? So first off, put your keys in and turn it on. Not fully on, don't start the motor. Then put your foot on the clutch, since this car is in first gear. Yes, you manual drivers out there probably know what I'm talking about, you know, we can relate. Once your foot's on the clutch, your foot's on the brake as well, because you never know what happens. Then you can start the engine. Insane! And since we're at it, I'm gonna give you a little tutorial on how to reverse. Now the thing about this truck is that it has a very heavy clutch, meaning that it is difficult to change gears. Or you just need to be a bit more careful on balancing the accelerator with the clutch. Another thing about this car is that the handbrake kind of sucks, and that's why this car is in first gear, and that's why I had to have my foot on the clutch when I start the car. So anyways, let's do this without no wasting time. Let's just step 1, handbrake off. Step 2, put the gear stick into reverse. And step 3, let go of the brake, which is scary because you go forwards, but the clutch catches you and you put your foot on the accelerator at the same time, and you're able to reverse. As a matter of fact, you don't even need to let go of the clutch, just do this. And to go back forwards, put your gear stick into first gear, and you don't even have to like do anything. You can just, if you're going downhill, I don't think I need to explain how a car works. Once you've supposedly parked, make sure that your gear stick is in first gear, because this truck has a terrible handbrake. Pull the handbrake up, and then make sure your foot's also on the clutch still, and then you can turn off the car. Now, I wouldn't call myself an expert because I still don't really know what this thing does. No, that's not the gear stick. This is the gear stick. This thing... No, I'm just kidding. I know what it does. This is what the four-wheel drivers call high range. And what it essentially does is it puts your truck into a lower gear than it is currently. So first gear isn't actually the lowest gear. Now I'm still not going to demonstrate how it works because I still don't really know how it works, but I'll try my best to explain. So the first thing you do is turn this red thing, and you do that for both front wheels. And then with all your strength and might, you lift it like this, which I'm not going to demonstrate. So I wasted a lot of time trying to explain how to actually drive the car, and not enough time actually giving you the tour. So let's do that really quickly before it gets dark. Looks like you won't be learning what the motor looks like. At least until I figure out how to actually open the frunk. I don't know what to call it. I don't know what this is called because I'm having a mind blank. Good morning. It is really cold, so let me grab my jacket. So, as you can see, there's already been quite a few modifications made to this truck, but I want to add a few modifications of my own. Now, unfortunately, I won't be able to do it this video, but it's good to plan. So I'm just going to prep the truck for my next trip, which I don't know when that's going to happen, but it's good to plan. Camping gear, which is just the same camping gear from last video. Let's start off with the notorious swags, which in other words are the tents. Table, chairs, kitchen stuff, fire pit thing. I just remembered, there's drawers. I still cannot find where the stove is. That's tomorrow's problem. I won't be here tomorrow, and I still cannot find a second sleeping mat. Now, since we have the back opened, let's talk about a few modifications I want to make in this area. First thing I would do is fix that platform, because I mean, it works, because like it helps me, it gets the job done, because like I need to reach the top, but I feel like it could be a little more sturdy. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but that needs to be fixed. For these drawers here, I wouldn't mind like a cube organization system, because this is where I'm gonna be storing my food, maybe even camera gear. So I just need to make sure that everything is organized to the object, to the centimeter. I also wouldn't mind like a speaker holder, like either here, here, or there. Just somewhere to place my speaker. That would be insane. I also wouldn't mind like a basketball hoop. That's being a little too ambitious. I just took direct inspiration from Kelly Wacas's bus. It would be cool though if I had a basketball hoop there, but we can only dream. Ideally, I probably also want like a ladder here, because, you know, I am reaching to the top for a few things, maybe just to like clean the top. Or, I mean, I could just stand on this, but like, that's boring. I can only reach like so much here. Like you know how Casey Neistat on his truck has like a little ladder on the side here? Like that would be ideal. Actually, I literally have like no idea what's inside this box. Like, you know as much as I do. Let's do a grand reveal. Jumper cables? Let me give you a closer look. I'm pretty sure, wait, this isn't the jumper cable. This is what you use to pump up the tires and like deflate the tires. Let me give you a little lesson. In four-wheel driving, you have to change the tire pressure on the different surfaces that you drive on. I could have explained that better. On rougher surfaces, you would probably lower the tire pressure. Especially with sand, you have to lower the tire pressure quite a bit so you have better grip. Anyway, that's what this thing is for, and that wasn't the rest of it. Looks like this thing might be a jumper cable. Like, I don't know for sure, but I'm gonna find out soon, or later. Hopefully not soon. And I also wouldn't mind like having a seated platform up here, which I can just sit on and like, you know how everyone just like wants to sit on top of their car? This door's not gonna stay open. Now, since Uncharted is a 3-man crew, I'm gonna have to put in a 3rd seat. I don't think I have to do it anytime soon, but eventually. Every time. Now, I'm gonna have to figure out how this thing works. Can you even see what I'm talking about? I'm gonna have to figure out how this fridge works, because currently, I don't even know how to start the power, or like how the generator works, or I still have a long way to go. Now I just realized that space where that 3rd seat is meant to go is actually where the battery is meant to go. So that's a whole nother problem, but a problem for another day. Oh, come on, man. And that's like not even everything I want to add to the truck. Like, I got a whole list here. Like, I want to add camera gear station, which I mentioned. I want a computer station, a shower. So I got to figure out how the water system works. Camera mounts. Oh yeah, that'd be cool if I could have a few camera mounts around the truck. A reverse cam, because like currently I don't have that. An air fryer. And then you're gonna be like, yeah, but that's not camping. Like, it's all about like doing it all yourself. I mean, technically you're still doing it all yourself. You're just using an air fryer. Rubbish compartment. Oh yeah, that is something that is. Now, unfortunately, this is where I have to end the video. Now, I could have just waited until I went on a trip and then combined that footage with this footage, but I didn't want to leave you guys out of the loop because I believe this could turn into a series that could last maybe 3, 5, or even 10 years. And I just wanted to give it a proper start. And I'm not the kind of guy to turn it into a YouTube short, so hopefully you understand. So yeah. I hope it's the thing that I think it is and it's not something else.
Yeah.